Hi everyone and welcome to BrickCats. Thanks for joining me today, and if you enjoyed my content, thanks so much in advance for subscribing, leaving a comment, and dropping a like for this video or any others. Today we're doing viewer connections number 4. If you have a question or topic you'd like me to answer or discuss in the future, please leave them below or get in touch with me any way you'd like. These are a lot of fun for me because I have a great time discussing LEGO with you all. My review schedule is constantly in flux, but I am still ahead of schedule with the next 3 big reviews scheduled for July 12th, July 26th, and August 9th. One of those might get bumped depending on when the new Republic gunship from BrickVault becomes available, and I am looking forward to that one very much, budget permitting. Meanwhile, we are in the dog days of summer here, and I hope everyone in the United States at least had a nice holiday weekend, out of the crushing heat, and hopefully COVID-free. The first question this week comes from Mega Redemption, who asks, are you interested in more Technic-based MOCs like JK Brickworks' Sisyphus Automata? The answer is yes, but mostly from an admirer's standpoint rather than out of interest in building them. My favorite theme, obviously, and my favorite MOC theme by extension is Star Wars, so unless there's a Star Wars Nexus, I probably wouldn't go to the time or expense of buying parts and building it myself. This is even more so because with Star Wars models I have something to compare it to, namely a model or picture in Canon or something, whereas me looking at someone's original creation doesn't give me the reference point I'm used to having. The next question comes from an Instagram follower who asks, what are your long-term goals for the channel? Well, I started this channel in November 2020, which even now feels like a lifetime ago, so long term, I'll be honest, I haven't really thought too much about that. Ideally, at some point, I guess, well, who wouldn't like to be able to monetize, but I think my basic goal is just to build up a comprehensive review library of MOCs that people are interested in building. I'm also hoping to do more comparison videos as my collection grows. For example, I've got 2 additional X-Wings coming up, and aside from their own reviews, I would like to do a video comparison. And I still need to think about what form that would take. I'm not sure, for example, if I wanted to give each one a rating and then recommend one over the others, for example. But if anyone has any thoughts on that, please let me know. Creator Animator asks, will you ever do Jirax Razor Crest? I know it's expensive. Also, Happy Father's Day. Well, thank you very much, and Happy Father's Day to you if that applies, even though we're well past Father's Day. I doubt I'll ever have the budget to do Jirax Razor Crest. I should clarify that. So I could. I tend to put my upper limit at around $300 per model. Any more than that, if it takes too long to gather the parts, and the bigger a model gets, the less likely it is I'll have somewhere to physically put it when I'm done with it. Also, if one big model sucks up my budget, that means I'm not able to do more smaller MOCs that might have more widespread appeal. And perhaps in the future I will consider a larger one. I almost dove into Jorstad Design's Profundity MC75 before finding out it would cost likely in excess of $500. And this is one reason I really appreciate it when designers make their parts list available without a purchase of the instructions. I don't think it harms anyone, and speaking for myself, I guess it makes me more likely to buy the instructions if I can collect parts slowly over longer periods of time, or if I can look at the parts list and see that I have a significant portion anyway, or already. Last question for today comes from Instagram as well, where a follower asks, what do you do with your models when you're done with your review? Today I've only disassembled the Battle Droid and the Droideka, so my models are scattered around my desk, my bookcases, and the big U-Wing is actually in my bedroom. I think I'm going to bite the bullet and disassemble 2 of the 3 Jirax X-Wings to make space for more models in the very near future. And I really had to find somewhere to put all these TIE fighters. That's all for this episode of Viewer Connections. For the viewers, has anyone built Jirax Razor Crest or the Jorstad Design's Profundity who would be willing to comment on either experience? Are there any types of content you'd like to see here as an ongoing series? As always, I greatly appreciate your time, and don't forget to support the channel or leave your question in the comments. Thanks again and see you next time.